The Benin monarch, His Royal Majesty Obaseki'S II, CFR, said he was surprised to see the Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, in his palace on Saturday. Recall that the governor led the People's Democratic Party's PDP presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and his delegations to visit the Oba ahead of the presidential rally of the party in Benin City in the weekend. The monarch said he was glad to have Governor Obaseki in his palace after a long time. He wondered why the governor seldom visited his palace and advised the governor and his deputy, Comrade Philip Shaibu, to keep in touch with the palace. Ewari II particularly acknowledged the congratulatory letter sent to him by the deputy governor on the National Merit Award of CFR that was recently conferred on him by President Muhammadu Buhari. The Benin monarch stated that he was pleased with the last paragraph of the letter where Shaibu referred to him as his loyal son and subject, stressing that he is glad to welcome him to his palace. Our dear Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki, and his deputy, Philip Shaibu, who I usually address as my son, I got your letter congratulating me for the CFR award. I also want to state that I'm happy to receive the letter where he referred to in the last paragraph that I am your loyal son and subject. I thank you very much. As you are here, I'm also glad to welcome you, Shaibu, back as my son. We're also glad to have the governor in our midst today, Saturday, after a long time, as they would say. Now your face be this. Perhaps we're going to see more, and the face of my son there. The Deputy Governor Oba Ewari II said. The Oba also welcomed members of the PDP campaign committee for the 2023 polls and thereafter sent his best wishes to one of his dear friends, His Eminence Alhaji Saad Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, through the Governor Aminu Wazari Tambuwa, who was also present during the visit ahead of the PDP campaign flag-off in Edo State. Prominent members of the committee led by PDP National Chairman Iyorchia Ayu, presidential candidate of the party Alhaji Atiku Abubakar with his running mate, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, governors of Edo Mr. Godwin Obaseki, Mr. Udom Emmanuel Akwa Ibom, Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, Sokoto, the immediate past national chairman of Nigeria's main opposition party, Prince Uche Secondus, and Senator Dino Melaye were present at the courtesy call on the Benin monarch. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, with his loyalists in the state led by Chief Dan Obi, the South-South Zonal Chairman of PDP, was however absent at the palace, and Samuel Ugbemudia Stadium, the venue of the PDP rally. I was surprised to see you in my palace, Oba of Benin tells Governor Godwin Obaseki. We recall that before the 2020 Edo governorship election, how the governor was going in to see the Oba. As a matter of fact, there was even a day that the Oba had to call APC and PDP for a meeting because it was serious back and forth, propaganda claims, counter claim. It was serious war between these two parties. At that point in time, Obaseki had just left the All Progressive Congress and he was now with the People's Democratic Party. And they were all coming to him for blessings. You know, he spoke to them as his son, that this position you are fighting is not a do or die. It's only for a short time, 4 years, and at the max 8 years, and all of that. So Oba speaking right now, I think, I'm not sure Obaseki has visited him in a long while, because for him to be expressing this sort of surprise that, and he was even telling him that we don't have to, your face doesn't have to be scarce. You can come around every time. Come around and let's discuss the progress of our state, our dear state. You know, the Oba is someone who, whatever he wants to do, he carries the governor along. And as well, Governor Godwin Obaseki, anything he wants to do in the state, he carries the Oba of Benin along, because the Oba of Benin is well respected in the state. We know he's a very well respected monarch, not just in Edo State, across the country, in other states as well. We can see even recently he got an award from President Muhammadu Buhari's government. That was the one he was referring, that was received on his behalf. He was telling Shaibu. So he's well respected. And here again, as always, ahead of any campaign, political parties that want to organize a campaign in the state, they always go to acknowledge the Oba of Benin. They pay that courtesy visit to him. And this is PDP paying him this courtesy visit with their candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who is also seeking to occupy the number one seat in the country. But they went in the company of the governor, the current governor of the state, Governor Godwin Obaseki. They also went along with other chieftains of the party, the national chairman of the party as well. And in this time, we know the Oba of Benin. Normally, traditional rulers are not meant to be partisan. They don't play politics. They don't take the sides of politicians. They don't support any party, and that is the role the Oba of Benin has always played. And again, visiting the Oba of Benin, he's just giving them his prayers and best wishes. And you know the normal prayer he used to pray for these politicians, that may the may the best man win, the one that will put food on the table of the people of Edo State. So he's always taking the side of the people. We know Atiku Abubakar, he's made a lot of promises what he will do for the country, but we know the Oba of Benin will not be swayed by that. Those that have genuine intention to move the country to the next level, that is what the Oba of Benin always prays for, that let that person win. The person that will put food on the table of the people of Edo State, may that person win. Well, in all of this, what really surprised the Oba of Benin is Governor Godwin Obaseki and him expressing it, saying it out. I'm really surprised to see you in my palace today, that you don't really have to wait for this kind of occasion to turn up. You can turn up and come around. He appreciated them for coming over, for paying him this courtesy visit. He really appreciated them and welcomed them. Also welcomed the PDP campaign council. However, we know that some PDP chieftains were absent. Even some who are son of the soil, like Chief Dan Obi, he wasn't there, and some other people, because of the division the PDP is currently experiencing. Well, guys, let's hear your thoughts. Leave us a take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned, and please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.